Hello everyone, my name is Destra, and welcome back to Napoleon Total War. So, we are right here, at the gate of Moscow. Or Moskva, depending on where you live. Anyway, the Russians, they have a lot of artillery, but actually all of them are 6-pounders, so I outranged them. But I can't say I am the best at actually using that to my advantage. But still, you can take a look at. I still have the massive morale advantage, as I usually have as France. So 7 morale against 16 for the just basic unit, and not to mention stuff like, let's see if I can actually target them. Obviously I can't. I think they're actually below a certain line, so I can't actually target them. Well, that sucks, but yeah. 24, 17, 20, yeah. So I think you will win. Actually, I might try to just starve them out, so they will actually have to come towards me. Which of course will give any other Russian armies time to come and help. So that might not be a good idea, come to think of it. Yeah, I will just try to brutally massacre them right now. So, hopefully, this will knock the Russians out. At least their capital will be quite knocked out. And let's try to actually use artillery, shall we? We have 8-pounders, and I don't know how long the range are compared to 6-pounders. Probably should have checked that. Oh well. I think we're fine anyway. Let's see, I'm fighting against Levin August von Penningsen. That's the original. Well, originally he was German, but he actually fought for the Russians. I remember reading about him, but I can't remember his story right now. Of course. Also, of course, it's raining, which sucks, but we'll have to deal with it, as well as the Russians will. So I'm not the only one suffering through the rain. There we go. Bunch these guys up, as usual. Actually, let's take a look. 18 to morale. Yeah. And an awful lot of men to draw from. There we go. All the regular line units. Have them bunched up. There we go. Much better. Okay, take a look at the range. So, distance is about that. So that means I have to move these guys at least up to the forest right here. And probably further than that. Well, it would benefit me because I don't want to shoot cannonballs directly into tree trunks, which will probably stop a lot of my shells. I actually don't. I'm actually not fully aware of the effects the trees have on artillery. I know they have. They tend to absorb bullets, but as artillery goes, I don't really know. But we'll try to do that. So, cavalry. There you go. You can be assembled into one huge mass right there, and the other ones on this flank. So we have the lancers on one flank and the sword units on the other flank. And here's my general. Quite an experienced one by now. So, let's see. Take all of you and advance. Of course, it's taken a while. Because once again, this is Napoleon and not Shogun 2. Or Rome 2 for that matter. I believe it's same in Rome 2. It's actually a lot quicker there. At least I think so. As you're probably aware, Rome 2 is not really the game I put that much, the most time into, of any of the Total War games. I think I have around 60 hours maybe? Yeah. Which, at least when it comes to me, it's quite low amounts of hours in a Total War game. I think my record is in... Yeah, it's in Shogun 2, and I think it's like 1200s. Probably. At least over 1,000. Okay, we obviously need to fix some lines here. Let's see, there. Are all of them fixed? Yeah, I guess they are. Actually, you can be here. The Russians are actually advancing. Might not be able to set up my artillery in time. We'll see though. What we really want to look out for is, of course, a cavalry attack. So, just keep an eye on that, and we should be all clear. Bring up my cavalry and all the rest. General, I guess you can bring up you as well. And speed it up. Yeah, this is slow. Really slow. But when it comes to the grounds I'm actually setting this up on, it's actually okay, I would say. Not amazing, but at least I'm not shooting directly into into the back of a hill. Like, I could have set it up like back here. That'd been really bad. Actually, this position is not really that good, but there's only one battery. Well, maybe two. And this position is okay. So actually, I might want to push these guys up a little bit. But actually, I don't think I really care that much. I don't think this will that will have any massive impacts on the battle. This is so slow and this is on full speed. Anyway, I believe we are set up. Also, I'm not taking artillery damage yet, as far as I am aware. Let's see, I'm just making sure that I'm not screwing up any pathfinding. Yeah, this should be good. Should have a decent distance to the hill behind us. Okay, let's see about the range. Oh, I'm well within range of the artillery, which is probably where my men will fire. Well, I don't know, they might go for any of the front lines, come to think of it. This is not Empire, they don't automatically go for the enemy artillery. I keep forgetting that. Yeah, they are targeting someone else. Who though? I guess the front lines. Yeah, they are the ones getting targeted. Not hit, but at least targeted. Okay, toggle fire at will and counter battery. A cavalry attack I hear. Well, good luck with that. Might actually have to, yeah, probably will do that. So, let's take that and stop the firing. So I don't shoot my own men in the in the head and kill them instantly. That would be quite bad. Let's see. I can also, of course, bring up my flanks right now. I don't really want to charge my cavalry straight into enemy musketeers. They will probably break, but I won't be able to break all of them. Not by long shots. There we go, bring up this flank. This is my strongest flank, so let's try to make use of it, shall we? Also, the cavalry attack didn't happen. And I believe these guys will shoot over the heads of my soldiers. So, Resume. Battery firing. Or counter battery firing. Let's see if they can actually be hit. Actually, these guys are a better target. Come to think of it. Come on. Well, apparently my artillery don't agree with me. Yeah, they are just not doing anything. That's disappointing. I guess the artillery battery is not really in line of sight or something. That's probably why they're not shooting. At least I hope so. It's complete bullshit. Oh well. I'll probably win anyway. Okay, I see artillery. Always confuse those two. Cavalry traps. Just gotta be careful about that. And there are actually quite a few of them, I've come to realize. Okay, I'm not hitting my own men, I think. These guys might be getting hit. Or they might just be getting targeted by the enemy artillery. Well, there we go. Okay, they have been hit by enemy artillery. You can see it by the way they have fallen. They have been stricken backwards. Also, there's no artillery directly behind them. So that's enemy artillery. There we go. Might have to go for a mass charge here. With always stacking. Well, it would probably be suicidal either way. Yeah, probably. Okay, are you firing at all? Why? Oh, did I not turn it on? Obviously I didn't. Oh well. Well, they're still not doing anything, so that didn't help. Do I have to move it even further forwards? Seriously? Also, you're apparently firing. I guess I had to give you a direct attack order for that to happen. Yeah. Now it's working. Also, speed up all of this. So I'm ready. Let's see, all of this. Yeah. Attack the horse artillery, which is now moving up and getting into line of fire. Seems like a good idea. Also, my column attack has opened up. Let's see, enemy cavalry didn't actually attack me. Well, I'm quite fine with that. Thank you very much. Also, I believe I can attack with my own cavalry. Nice. And they are rushing me, as usual. Well, I say as usual, they often do it, but not always. As you can see right here, they're actually stopping up and actually having a skirmish with me. Which is good. That's really what you want the line battles to be. Of course, historically, the Russians have been more fan of using the bayonet, so I guess it's historically accurate to actually have them do this. So I guess it's okay. Let's see. Try to go for a classic hammer and anvil charge here. Don't know how effective that will be. Well, it'll probably be quite effective, because they are breaking already. Well, these guys might not. Then again, the morale is quite poor, as you can see. Yeah, I think we'll do just fine. Over here we might not do so fine, if we don't do something like that. But the front is severely weakened. You might actually call it broken. Not the best of charges, but at least it's getting there. And with over 100 forces still remaining, so that's good. That's acceptable, I would say. Let's see, you can do... let's see if we can actually place you. There we go. And there we go. Let's see how that works out. Yeah, these guys are dying. So are my horses, but not nearly as fast as the enemy infantry. Over here, well, this has this is kind of broken. This flank. Of course, there are slight. Yeah, there are actually a little bit of it remaining, and also my artillery is getting torn to bits. Let's try to actually do something about that. This cavalry is doing rather fine. They still have a lot of horses remaining, so they are adequately healthy, I would say. These guys are dying slowly but surely, but we can actually make it a bit faster. Yeah, we're not really in a rush here. Really. Also, these grenadiers are Cheval, but they are actually taking a lot of damage right now, so I want to spare them from getting completely annihilated. So, taking them back a little. And over here, a lot of units has come back, which I expected, because I didn't actually... these horses weren't free to go around and completely shatter all the units. As for example right here, I can't actually take these guys and completely shatter these guys, because they have to do other stuff, as you saw. But I have some more free cavalry, and by free I mean cavalry which are basically unused. They haven't been committed somewhere. So I can actually, yeah, I think these guys will do. And let's see if I can shatter those guys. And the Russians are actually breaking through this front. Let's see if we should do something like that. Yeah, let's try that. Also, pull these guys back. And let's see what happens when you try to do that. Actually, we could just send in the cavalry, can't we? We definitely can. And the colonne attack has shattered this front. Or this flank, I guess. And there we go, my cavalry is doing quite fine. Let's go for the enemy hussars, try to do something about that. These guys are still broken, obviously haven't done enough to completely shatter them. I'm almost running into cavalry traps, so try to steer away from them. Also, these guys should be completely breakable. They have died somehow. I think it's actually my artillery which have done a lot of the work. Let's see. That's actually their only remaining artillery unit. I did not pay attention to that, but they are completely annihilated. Yeah, this flank is just broken. Well, there are a few units coming back here and there, but they are soon gonna break again. Which, of course, means we can take all the infantry and put them elsewhere. Or more precisely, actually narrow the narrow alliance and focus them all. Not have them as spread out as they are right now. So push forward with these guys. Try to get some fire going on these guys, which have already routed once before, I'm quite certain of. We now have 0 Russians breaking through. These guys have actually been left. I thought they might be a returning unit, but I actually didn't select them properly. Oh well, I guess they're a lucky one. They didn't suffer a single casualty. At least not yet. Let's see, cavalry doing its job over here. I wanted to do their job over here, but then again, you know, these nasty things right here. So I'd rather send them into the center, I guess. Try to do their job there. But the center should break. Well, I guess re-break, you can say. Okay, let's be careful here, because I know there are a lot of cavalry traps. And here we go. Here's the cavalry traps. I rarely do that, but I actually managed to pay attention or remember about the unit before they ran headfirst into traps. And now that I've said that, I'm quite certain I will screw it up once again another time. Maybe in this battle even. Yeah, what do you know? That was close. That was really close. But I actually think that is it. It's those guys, and maybe some returning units, but all that remains besides that are actually this little square over here. So let's set my artillery on that. Might not have the best of luck actually hitting those, if you take a look at the positioning of the square, but we'll try at least. Also, toggle fire at will off, so they actually will go for these guys. And we have some units actually coming back, and you can tell they are quite organized. Yeah, all over the place. So those guys are completely broken. And we'll try to re-break these guys. If not, I guess these guys are quite happy to help out with that. Also, once again, I am bringing my cavalry dangerously deep into enemy lines, and I think I will GTFO. And there we go. Last Russian unit broken, and Moscow is ours. Well, yeah, they counted as... oh, never mind. They counted as... well, the game actually counted every single unit to be broken, and therefore I won the battle. So it didn't matter that the unit eventually rejoined it. Like 2 seconds after the battle was over. It didn't actually matter. Actually, -3 upon capturing it. I didn't expect that. Let's see, with those two repaired. Might not give me happiness in this region, but it certainly will be close, and at least with this, I should guarantee it. But I think I'll actually be fine with just repairing this and waiting for this to go away. Also, we can actually recruit right away, which won't do a damn thing, because we already have a full army. So I guess we'll not do that. But Moscow is ours. And I guess we can start building. Yay. Another thing we can do, because here we go. Here's a classical university. So that of course means that we have another research facility. Of course now, as you can see, we are kind of waiting on technology to advance. But when we are done waiting, we will be able to move up through the technology tiers quite quickly. Might be doing that too quickly, maybe. I don't know. At least in 3 turns we should be able to start building that. Or maybe it's the next tier actually. I think it might be next tier. Because we are building Court of Justice. Let's just see here. Let's see, we are building Court of Justice. Yeah, so next step. So in 5 turns we will be able to basically have all of this. Yeah, because we will get mass production right now. And we have all the other stuff. Well, basically nothing is required for pretty much all of it, except for this one. This one, I mean, metric system. And then down to uniform armaments. Steam-powered factory. I'm building that, ain't I? Yes, I am. Of course, it's taken a while. In the meanwhile, we are bringing up our 2 armies, which are done freeing Poland from the Prussian oppressors. And they are ready to assault Vilnius and Mitau. Yeah, Mitau in Courland. So we have a lot of money we can use, but I don't see any reason to use it right away, actually. We might actually want to build up an infrastructure, or we might want to build up on our navy. We probably want to do that. Also, the British attacked. They actually invaded. I did not expect that. But I won't surrender. Not right away. That would be silly. Let's see. Berlin is close. I could probably get a few units from there. Yeah, so you see now I have money to spare. And I can pretty much build whatever I want. Yeah, I have none other army close. And I actually have to recruit here and walk them over. So I guess Hanover will fall. But we should be able to reclaim it pretty quickly. So there's that. We can also improve this and get the steam dry dock, which will allow us to build an ironclad and a rocket ship and a lot of steam stuff. Of course, that will make people slightly unhappy. Come to speak of that, how about the happiness? Let's see. Well, I guess it could be better, but of course we can lower the tax rate. Yeah, they are still unhappy. This is actually taking another turn to rebuild. Didn't expect that, but let's do that, and they are actually happy. So we don't really care that much. But as I said, actually we could build the Court of Appeals right here. I think we'll do that because we're not going to lose Berlin in a hurry. I think at least. So let's see. I guess just straight up Fusiliers. That'll work. And maybe another round of them. And if it's still an issue, we should be able to run over here and relieve Hanover. I don't know. Might not be sufficient, but I think it will be. Yeah, they have Royal British Fusiliers, German Legion, Swiss Grenadiers. Yeah, this is an elite army. At least it seems so from the units I can actually see. Yep. Looks like a pretty good one. So we'll do what we can, and if it's not enough, well, then it's not enough. We'll just build a complete army and not a hastily put together army, and we'll capture Hanover. At least that's the plan. Let's see. Speaking of plans, I had some plans of my own. And that involved doing this. There you go. Another region is now mine. And what do you know? Another region is mine. Let's see, do I want Courland to exist once again? I think I want that, because then I can just take... Yeah, I have to go around. Huh, that is weird. Okay. Guess I can just do that. And move quickly over to Riga. And capture that as well. So, now I have 2 more provinces and another province which is loyal to me. And should also be able to trade with me. Let's see. Courland. There we go. Duchy of Courland. Or Courland. There we go. How's the income? Good. Quite good. Satisfying. So, repair. And we don't actually need to repair here. Okay. There are a few Russian armies round and about, but none major. Here's actually the major Russian fleet. Unfortunately, I can't see how high ranking they are. That's a shame. Oh well. Okay, next target, Minsk, I guess, and do you want to go to St. Petersburg, which is now the new Russian capital? Interesting. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Well, we might do that. We'll probably do it, but no guarantees. But anyway, I think I'll end it here. I thank you guys for watching. As always, I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.